I see the only way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of FBW Endgames 2019. This is the cage match for the FBW Undisputed Championship. This is A.L.M versus the Demon Chris Dynamite. And here comes A.L.M, the reigning Undisputed Champion. A.L.M going all over social media, and every time he's picked up a mic on FBW TV saying he's going to slay the demon here at Endgames in the cage. This is A.L.M's first cage match. Chris Dynamite Demon's second cage match. BC A.L.M claims he has the advantage, saying he's beat him at last year's Endgame, and he almost ended Chris Dynamite's career near the cage at WrestleBash 4. But let's see who is going to come out victor here at Endgames. Chris Dynamite's Demon has not been seen since WrestleBash 4, but A.L.M over the weeks have pushed Chris Dynamite more and more, and Chris Dynamite has brung his demon out. Last time A.L.M has fought the demon, A.L.M has won, but this is the cage match rules. Win by pinfall submission, must fight in the cage. No time limit, no DQ. And if you leave the cage, you forfeit the match. Well, there comes the demon of Chris Dynamite, but look what he has. He has both the broken T-Division title, and look what else he has. He has the burnt FBW title that A.L.M had to vacate back in 2017 after Eric Danger burnt it at Assassination Appreciation Night 2017. You see the demon, he tries to get into the head of his opponents. That's his whole thing. Will A.L.M be affected by it? A.L.M hasn't seen the title, but look, A.L.M saying he has the real title. A.L.M seems to be not affected by it. Will he be later? Well, we're about to find out. The demon posing, showing off tally marks and the word end. A tribute to the 2018 demon. What is A.L.M doing? A.L.M has hit Chris Dynamite. This match has not started. These men are brawling on the outside of the cage. A.L.M threw him into the tree. This match has not started. These men have to be in the cage for the match to start. These two men are brawling on the outside. Chris Dynamite's shoe has fell off. These men are just going at it. A.L.M, he threw him on the concrete. What is A.L.M thinking? Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's going for a curve stomp on the concrete. Chris Dynamite has stopped him. If A.L.M would have hit that, Chris Dynamite could have been out then and there. All A.L.M would have had to do was drag him into the cage. But Chris Dynamite going right back on the attack, not letting A.L.M recuperate. What's happening here? Is Chris Dynamite's throwing him into the cage. And a Dragon's Claw knocking down A.L.M. Are we going to get this match started? All Chris Dynamite has to do is close the gate. And he's closing the cage. And now the match has begun. These two men locked in the most dangerous structure FBW has to offer. And Chris Dynamite just pounding on A.L.M. to the back, to the head. Chris Dynamite's demon is raged up after the weeks of verbal abuse by A.L.M. And A.L.M hitting him with the bat. A.L.M using a weapon. Holy crap, the smack of the bat on his back. Now A.L.M has 2 bats. And he hits him right to the back. Right on the symbol of the knife in Chris Dynamite's back. 'Cause he feels like he's been stabbed in the back. But Chris Dynamite kicks out. It's going to take more than that to keep the demon down. What is A.L.M has? A cookie sheet. What is he setting up here? And a low blow! And a shot to the head! See, Chris Dynamite's demon, he is not a clean player. He will do anything and everything to win. Chris Dynamite going for cover.
1, 2.
And A.L.M kicks out. It's going to take more than that to keep A.L.M. These two men's endurance is pretty high, but what is this? And a stomp to the head of A.L.M with that cookie sheet. A.L.M seems to be barely moving. And bat shots. Just not giving A.L.M any mercy. Oh, kicks. Taking down A.L.M. Those very stiff kicks to the midsection of A.L.M. What is Chris Dynamite doing? He has some set up right here.
Shit. Nothing.
Chris Dynamite making those comments about A.L.M. What is he going for here? He has him over the chair. Is he going? He's going for a deal breaker on the chair. But A.L.M gets out and a kick to the knee. Chris Dynamite does have a history of knee problems. But what is this? A chair shot to the back of Chris Dynamite. But what is he setting up here? Is he going for the double foot stomp? Can he connect? And he connects with the diving foot stomp. But A.L.M grabbing that chair still. What is he going for here? He's signaling for Chris Dynamite to get up. Is he going for the chair throw? He's beating the chair, showing what's coming. And he throws the chair, knocking down Chris Dynamite. Chris Dynamite could be out. He goes for cover.
1, 2.
And a kick out at 2. But A.L.M back on the attack. Is the demon going to pass out or tap out? He's getting up. He's getting up. What is this? He picks up A.L.M. But A.L.M getting out with those repeated elbow shots. And A.L.M with a knee strike with that pan. A.L.M trying to set up that chair, but that chair is broken. But A.L.M desperate to use it, and he manages it to stand it up. Is A.L.M going to throw him? He's setting him up. And he throws him into the chair. That chair is broken.
Come on, Chris. You broke the chair.
A.L.M complaining that he broke the chair.
Freaking FPW property, bro. Come on.
What is he going for? And he hits him to the head with that cookie sheet.
This is supposed to finally defeat A.L.M. Come on.
A.L.M trashing on the demon. Nothing new from A.L.M. He's picking up. Oh no! And a Dragon Claw! Knocking down A.L.M. And Chris Dynamite falls down too. It hasn't been 10 minutes and these two men have already destroyed each other. This shows how much they hate each other. And Chris Dynamite going for a pin.
1, 2.
And A.L.M kicks out. These two men are already broken. And it hasn't even been 10 minutes. And Chris Dynamite stabbing and rubbing that bat into the back of A.L.M. Now he has both bats. What is he doing here? Back and forth shots with both bats. He is pissed off. Stiff shots. And he takes out the knee of A.L.M. He wants to make sure that A.L.M. can't run and he can't hide. What he's going for here? Just repeated shots to the knee. If A.L.M. has no leg, he has nowhere to go. If A.L.M. manages to get out of the cage. Was he going for? And a drop kick to the midsection, taking down A.L.M. What is he going for? Is he going for cover? No. He's going for submission. A.L.M. has never tapped out in his career since All or Nothing 2018, and A.L.M. gets out. A.L.M. only tapping out once in his career, which was at All or Nothing to Eric Danger. But what is A.L.M. doing here? Trapping him for repeated punches to the head. A.L.M. has that pan again. What is he going for? Is he setting up for another knee strike? And he goes for another knee strike with that pan.
Easy work, bro.
A.L.M. taunting, saying it's easy work. A.L.M. picking up Chris Dynamite. What is he going for here? Oh, Chris Dynamite manages to punch him. What is this? He's picking him up. What is this? And holy crap, he threw him out of the cage! Now folks, this is not a forfeit, because for a forfeit you must leave the cage on your own. Throwing your opponent out of the cage will not lead to a forfeit, and the match does continue as you see A.L.M. trying to get back into the cage. But Chris Dynamite used more of his last energy in throwing out Chris Dynamite, that A.L.M. goes back onto the attack. Was A.L.M. setting up for here? And a bad shot to the head. Was A.L.M. going for here? He's going for a crossface, and he has it locked in. Can the demon tap out? And the demon gets out of it. Both men making it back to their feet. And a double clothesline! It looks like Chris Dynamite's head hit that pan. Both men are down. Who's gonna get to their feet first? These two men just hate each other. No love between these men. Chris Dynamite back up first. And both men exchanging punches. And a forearm to the head of Chris Dynamite. And what is A.L.M. doing? He's mocking him. And a Dragon's Claw! A.L.M. just mocking Chris Dynamite. But now he has that 2x4. What is A.L.M. planning here? And a shot to the side of the head. And a low blow by Chris Dynamite. Like we said, Chris Dynamite is not a clean player, but what is he setting up here? He's going for the deal breaker, and he connects with the deal breaker, his finisher. This could be it.
1, 2.
And A.L.M. kicks out of the deal breaker. Chris Dynamite with the 2x4, and he hits him to the midsection. Chris Dynamite has his head locked. And he hits him with a DDT. A.L.M. could have hit that pan that was right below him. But A.L.M. grabbing Chris Dynamite. He has him up first. What is he going to do here? And he throws him! Holy crap! He threw Chris Dynamite out of the cage the way he landed. And A.L.M. taunting, showing off him and his title. What is he doing here? Look at him taunting Chris Dynamite, saying the title is his ex-girlfriend. And holy crap, Chris Dynamite jumps over the cage with a diving clothesline, taking out A.L.M. Holy crap. The height Chris Dynamite got. A.L.M. is out cold. He hasn't moved. Holy crap. These men have just destroyed each other so far. And a shot right to the face. Knocking A.L.M. out cold with his FBW Undisputed title. A.L.M. No, Chris Dynamite. And he hits A.L.M. with that 2x4. Just so many actions in this match. I'm getting lost on my words.
Long years. Gone down the drain.
And a headbutt to A.L.M. staggering A.L.M. But A.L.M. with a low blow, it appears. And a curb stomp right on top of that 2x4. A.L.M. saying he doesn't care. He thrown 7 years of friendship down the drain. What is A.L.M. doing here? And he's going for a deal breaker, and he hits it right on that 2x4. Chris Dynamite is out. 2 finishers on that wood, but A.L.M.'s not done, and he's choking him with that 2x4. And Chris Dynamite hits him as a last resort so he wouldn't pass out. Both men just staggered. And Chris Dynamite hits him, but what is he going for? He's going for a leg lock! Chris Dynamite has a leg lock! And A.L.M. throwing grass, blinding Chris Dynamite. And he throws the pan at Chris Dynamite. A.L.M. can't afford to have any more damage taken to that leg. A.L.M. having that title, showing off again. He has a very high ego. But it says Chris Dynamite, roll up pin.
1.
And A.L.M. kicks out at 1. That could have been it. And A.L.M. kicking the knee. Chris Dynamite does have a history of knee problems. A.L.M. getting back up to his feet. Setting up for a shot to the back with that 2x4. Was A.L.M. going here? Pinning him with 1 foot on the chest.
2.
But Chris Dynamite gets out and kicks him right to the knee. And a shot! Holy crap, you can hear that from a mile away. What is Chris Dynamite going for here? He has him in a coquina clutch with the body scissors. A.L.M., this could be it. Chris Dynamite letting go, realizing he's not going to tap, but he has him in the Demon's Fate. The move that made Eric Danger tap out of WrestleMatch 4. Is A.L.M. going to tap out? And no, he does not. Chris Dynamite realizing that that's not going to work, but where's he go? And a back into a leg lock.
1.
3 submission holds. A.L.M. could tap out right here. Chris Dynamite letting go. He doesn't want to waste his energy holding on to that move that he knows A.L.M. won't tap out to. And a super kick to the chest. Both men grabbing a bat. Sword fighting. And both men go down. Holy crap, these men are just beating the hell out of each other. Both men sitting up in their corner, flicking off each other. Both men back up. Exchanging punches. Just back and forth. And a kick. Was A.L.M. going for air? And a knee right to the throat of Chris Dynamite. What is A.L.M setting up for? Could this be the Coquina Clutch? And it is the Coquina Clutch!
Do you quit?
Chris Dynamite has tapped out to that move before, but what is he going for here? Oh, he's going for his leg lock move that he first brought out at Climax 2016. It's been a while since we've seen it.
Do you quit?
The leg destroyer is locked in, but Chris Dynamite gets out of it, ground and pounding on him. Both men are down. Both men showing the pain that they have taken in this match. Both men getting slow to their feet. A.L.M up first. And Chris Dynamite picks him up again. And A.L.M hits him to the back to get out. And Chris Dynamite pounded on him. What is this? And he throws A.L.M back out of the cage. This cage cannot contain both men. Now, if Chris Dynamite follows him out of the cage, this match will end in a draw. Both men have to fight in the cage. So Chris Dynamite just staying in the cage, taunting A.L.M to get back in there. A.L.M staggered. A.L.M taking his time.
How's your fiance doing? Huh? Tell me. Does she think you're a coward?
Chris Dynamite bringing up A.L.M's fiance Ruby. A.L.M. He's starting to get ticked off. This could be bad news for the Demon. He gets back in. What is this? An A.L.M. Repeated bat shots. He's enraged. What is this? What is A.L.M setting up for? And the Demon's fate of his own! Could the Demon tap out to his own submission hold? And a roll up!
1, 2.
And Chris Dynamite could not secure the win. Chris Dynamite showing the pain to his back. Chris Dynamite has been growing a back injury. But wait, what is A.L.M doing?
How about you unbuckle this? Right? Think about it.
A.L.M tempting Chris Dynamite to forfeit by saying his ex is on the other side. No, not this way. The Demon, is he falling for it? A.L.M tempting him. Chris Dynamite touching. No. And Chris Dynamite enrages on... Oh no, what is this? And another deal breaker! This could be it. Is he gonna cover? The Demon just standing there. He wants to punish him more, I'm assuming. He's grabbing the bat and the pan. What is this? Putting the pan on him. Oh no, what is this? Oh, and he holy crap. Just beating on him now. What is this? And holy crap, and a drop kick with that pan. A.L.M appears to be out cold. This has to be it. A.L.M's not moving.
1, 2.
And holy crap, A.L.M kicks out. That had to be instinct. A.L.M's not even moving. Chris Dynamite picking him up with that bat.
True friends. Always stab you in the front.
And a shot to the head, and A.L.M is down out cold again. And look at that, just rubbing his foot into the face. Major disrespect by Chris Dynamite. This could be it.
1,
But A.L.M with that sneak roll up.
1, 2.
And Chris Dynamite kicking out. That could have been it. Both men exchanging punches, and A.L.M just slapped Chris Dynamite. And a kick. What is he going for? Is he going to throw him out the cage again? But no, A.L.M gets out of it. And a clothesline. A.L.M stays up. What is this? Ripcord clothesline. But Chris Dynamite does not go down. Pushing him off. And a super kick to the chest. A.L.M picking up Chris Dynamite. And an RKO. It's been a while since we've seen Chris Dynamite hit an RKO. This could be it. Is he going to cover? And he covers. Let's get that count.
1, 2.
But A.L.M kicks out at 2. It's been a while since we've seen an RKO. Could this mean the Demon is desperate, pulling out everything? But what is happening here? He's going for a Dragon's Claw, but A.L.M counters. And what is this? And a Sister's Abigail. It appears to be Bray Wyatt's move. Could this be it? A.L.M rolling over the Demon.
1, 2.
And the Demon kicking out. A.L.M did not get the full of that Sister Abigail face plant. What is A.L.M gonna do here? Chris Dynamite has that 2x4. What's going here? A.L.M picking up the Demon. These two men have beaten the hell out of each other for over 20 minutes. And punches Chris Dynamite. Now kicks. Taking down A.L.M. Is he going for the second Demon's fate? This could be it. A.L.M can tap out right
Do
here.
you quit?
What is this? A.L.M he counters. Roll up.
1, 2, 3.
And A.L.M has beaten the Demon.
A.L.M is the winner.
Everyone probably expected the Demon to win, but A.L.M has snuck a victory. A.L.M has retained his FBW title in a match that everyone thought he was going to lose. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the main event. See you guys in Showdown 5. Follow us on social medias. Links in the description. A.L.M is still on top.